Hey guys, happy Thursday. You have been doing an amazing job learning all about percents. Don't forget you can reach out to me if you'd like to have a one-on-one conference. So today we are going to be digging a little bit more in fractions and percents. So let's go ahead and open up our workbook to page 75. We're going to work through some problems together. And then tomorrow, we're going to be looking at some word problems that have percents and fractions in them together too, okay? So today and tomorrow's lessons might be just a little bit shorter so that you guys can have some time to really practice with what we've been learning this week and make sure that you're good to go, because next week on Monday, we're going to be looking at percents of a certain number. So let's go ahead and open up to page 75 in our workbook. So whenever we want to make a percent, remember I told you that it's always easier, at least for me, to put it into a fraction before it is to put it into a percent. So they show you this example at the top of page 75 in your workbook. They have 3/20ths. And remember, what number are you trying to get to in your denominator for a percent? Good. Now, we know that in order to get from 20 to 100, we multiplied what? 5. Excellent. And I need to do the same thing at the top. So I have 15/100ths. Now, that's the same thing as basically saying 15%, okay? So let's go ahead and do this. I would like for you to do to do numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? And then go ahead and pause the video and we'll check it when we get back. All right, here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make sure you have those right. Okay. Let's take a look at the next section. It says express each fraction as a percent again. So our example shows 1/5. Okay, well, 1/5 times 100 you could do, since you know that 100 has to be your denominator. This is just a different way of doing it. What is 5 times 100? Good. 500. And then from here, you could reduce that. So you could reduce it by 100. So then that would give you 1. Fifth. Okay. I just wanted to show this to you so that you guys could see how you get from here. You multiply, this gets you here, and then you could divide here. But anyways, this would equal 20%, okay? I'm going to show it to you the original way because I think that that's going to be easier for you. 1/5. So 5 times what got you to 100? Follow along on my board if you need to. Okay, so times 20. So I'm going to do the same thing up here. Okay, so then that equals 20%. For me, guys, this way is a lot easier than doing it the other way where you're multiplying it by 100, but it's up to you, okay? So if you have 31/50ths, okay, and then that equals 31/50 times, they want you to do it this way for now, so let's just do this. Okay, equals what percent? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to think, okay, 50 times what got me to the 100? Well, 50 times 2, right? So then I'm just going to multiply that to my numerator, 31 times 2. And so then that shows me that my answer would be 62%. Okay? I would like for you to try 6 and 7 on your own. Pause the video. All right, and here's 6 and 7. So make sure you've got this page all good. Okay. Now, on page 76 in your workbook, you're going to see some bar models. Always look at the examples before you start. So go ahead and take a look at that. You have 7/10, so you have 10 squares in your bar. 7 of them are shaded gray. So 10 parts is 100%. 1 part is 10%. Well, if you already know that, then 7 parts, so 7 times 10 equals 70%. So if I have 11 20ths, and I know that 20 of those parts is 100%, 1 part would equal what? So basically, what's 100 divided by your 11? Hold on one second, friends. Sorry, I did that wrong. Not by 11, by 20. So 100 divided by 20. Okay. Then you get your 5. Okay, so 1 part is 5%. All right, so then 11 parts, there's the 11. So if 1 part is 5%, then 11, so what's 5 times 11? 55. Excellent. Okay, I'd like for you to go ahead and try to finish the rest of the page. Go ahead and pause the video. Okay, double check and make sure you have all of those, friends. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some word problems, because tomorrow for math, we are going to be looking at a few more word problems with fractions. So, 14. Jeremy finished 3/5 of his homework. What percent of his homework did he finish? Okay, well, I know that I need to get it to 100. Okay, 5 times what got me to the 100? I'm going to do it like this. Okay, what would that be? Yeah, times 20, so multiply that by 20. All right, so Jeremy finished what percent? 60, right? Okay, I'd like for you to try number 15 on that page, and then 16 and 17 on the next. Go ahead and pause the video. Okay, here's 15, so double check that you have those for A and B. And then here is your next page on page 78. You have 16 and 17. Go ahead and check those. All right, tomorrow you are not going to need your workbook. You're just going to need your textbook, and we're going to be exploring some problems with word problems that have percents and fractions, and we're going to dig a little bit deeper. Great job, guys. See you tomorrow on Friday.